Welcome to this edition of Local Business Spotlight. Presented by Grand Splash Marketing in association with 360grandlake.com. This week, we travel to Vinita, Oklahoma to visit with Dennis Patrick, the owner of the world-famous Clanton's Cafe.
My name is Dennis Patrick. I'm the owner-manager of Clanton's Cafe here in Vinita, Oklahoma. We've been here for about 20 years now, running the operation. Took over from my mother and father-in-law 20 years ago. My wife is the actual Clanton, and we are the fourth generation of Clantons to run this restaurant, so we're kind of proud of that fact. Clanton's was first started in 1927. Actually, the restaurant at that time was called the Busy Bee. A gentleman, Melissa's great-grandfather, Grant Clanton, who was a potato farmer who was not doing too well in the potatoes business, came into town and started making some soups and stews, and had his little business over on Route 60, which was Route 66, over by the Vinita Hotel, and he started over there in 1927. They moved to Canadian Street in the early 1940s and built this particular restaurant. These four walls were built in 1947 by Ma and Cleve Clanton, who was Grant's son and daughter-in-law. From there, it transferred down through the family, from Argene Clanton to Tommy and Linda Clanton, who Tommy's my father-in-law, and they ran it for about 20 years, and then we took over about 1999 is when we officially took over. It's been on Route 66 pretty much its entire existence. Ma was telling me one time that she said they were here when the road was being built, so she knew all about Route 66 and the travelers, and we have a lot of people that travel through here on Route 66 the older travelers that mention the fact that they came through here in the early 50s and were doing Route 66 going out to California or going here or there, and it's really fun to hear their stories about their adventures on Route 66. We've had been very fortunate in some of the celebrities that we've had come through here. The biggest one, I guess, would be Guy Fieri, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and they came through. It was actually about 7-8 years ago now, and they were here for basically 2 full days. He was here for all of one day, and we had a great time with him. He had a lot of fun with the calf fries, and he loved the chicken fried steak, and he and Melissa made the cornbread dressing, and he thought it was like eating Thanksgiving, and he was a lot of fun. Clanton's has a personality. You know, you go into a lot of these chain restaurants, and you know they've got $1 million worth of stuff on the walls and all this, and corporate chefs and all this kind of stuff. But you go in there and it's cold. You know, you come in here and it's alive. It's got a personality. It's got a history. People come up and they say, you know, how you doing today? What can I get you? And they really mean it, you know. And they take care of my staff, and everybody really concerns themselves with taking care of the customer, taking care of the individual. And I think that's a big thing, that, you know, we have a personality, and that personality is Clanton's, and you know, it's worked for years and years and years, and so, you know, we're maintaining it and trying to build on that personality. The menu, obviously, the key part on that menu is the chicken fried steak. That's what we're known for. Last year alone, we sold over 50,000 chicken fried steaks, which for a little mom and pop operation is pretty substantial. So it's the chicken fried steak, again, hamburgers. The chicken and dressing is also extremely popular. Again, everything is made fresh, and people really enjoy that. Breakfasts are real popular here. They're all home-style breakfasts with hash browns and eggs and bacon, and all of our omelets are big 3-egg omelets, and they're all stuffed with all kinds of sausage and ham and Western omelets and everything. People just really love that stuff. I mean, they don't go away from here hungry at all in the morning. Lunchtime, it's we do a lot of burgers, a lot of sandwiches, and of course chicken fried steaks. We do chicken fried steaks all day long, and it's amazing the people in the morning that have chicken fried steaks and go from there. And actually we do calf fries all day long too. And we have people that come in at 7 o'clock in the morning and want calf fries and eggs. So which is an interesting combination, but that's good. And of course, we do calf fries all day long. Dinners, we do steaks. All of our steaks are cut fresh, and they're local. We got from a local supplier here. And the steaks are real popular at night. And again, the chicken fried steak is the #1 seller that we have. Of course, everybody has to have a piece of pie to go along with that. Our pies are world famous, and we sell 15 to 20 pies a day. It's pretty amazing that people come in and they'll order their pie first so that they make sure that they have it, for dessert. Even if they're full at that time, they can take it with them. I always tell people that it does travel well, so the pies are very popular. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 6 in the morning until 8 at night. Saturday from 7 until 2, and then we're closed on Sundays. We are located on Route 66 in Vinita. It's exit 289 off of the interstate there. This big eat sign right in the middle of the road there, you can't miss that. We encourage people to come by and visit with us and come in and enjoy our chicken fried steaks and all of our good food that we have here.